Who doesn't want to get rich fast in the world of crypto? Making some real money has never been easier, since all you need to do is find good projects on time, be okay with taking risks, have a little bit of luck, and then if things align, you most likely will have gotten your earnings multiplied. Among many projects out there, PulseChain stands out for all reasons, be its mission, the problems it's trying to solve, and of course, its founder is none other than Richard Heart, a person famous for achieving things that many often think are unachievable. So, can you do 10,000x of your earnings with PulseChain and PulseX or not? Well, you'll find that out in this video. Hello and welcome to ABCrypto. If you're new to our channel, just hit that subscribe button below and hit the notification bell to receive any new video updates. You can also follow us on TikTok at _ABCrypto_, and if you want to read some more about today's topic, you can get the links down in the description below. But without further ado, let's get started. When it comes to most people telling you how their specific project or coin will go to 10,000x, you may not end up believing them, but rather say that they're just full of themselves. But this is where PulseChain stands out, and it's important to understand how Richard Heart is different from others. Heart told people that he designed a crypto project that will go to 10,000x, and interestingly enough, it actually did just that with Hex, as people who invested in Hex earlier on were successful enough to gain significant profits. This is because Richard Heart and his team designed Hex as a project that is built entirely on Ethereum and gives staking rewards to the people. So obviously, the more Hex you are going to stake, the more you will be rewarded. While Hex in all regards is a significant project as compared to others, however, there are some problems with it, and this is exactly what Richard Heart wants to achieve with PulseChain. So when you think about it, in a way, Richard Heart has learned his lesson and wants to improve his crypto projects. One of the major problems that Hex faces, despite outperforming almost every major cryptocurrency in 2021, it is still not listed on popular centralized exchanges such as Kraken, Binance, or Coinbase. And this isn't the worst part, as the high gas fees of Ethereum are preventing people from buying and staking Hex, because even if you stake it for a year or so, most of your gains will be wiped out by these crazy amounts of gas fees. So, to counter this, Heart plans to fork Ethereum by adding significant improvements to its operation, similar to that of Solana or Binance Smart Chain, but what makes PulseChain even more different is that it will be the first ever crypto project having its full system being forked. Additionally, PulseChain is going to be almost 4 times faster than Ethereum, having 3-second blocks instead of 13-second blocks. Its consensus mechanism is going to be proof of staking, meaning that there will not be any miners to pay, so the gas fees will be in the pennies, similar to how Polkadot operates. Having a full system stake forking does also allow ERC20 holders on Ethereum to be able to receive copies of their tokens on PulseChain. So if you own 25 Link on Ethereum, just by doing nothing you will also receive 25 Link on PulseChain, and with the help of MetaMask, you will easily see your copies. Now that we know the utility and reason behind PulseChain's launch, let's dive into the most important question of this video. That is, will PulseChain be able to 10,000x your earnings or not? If we look at the total supply of PulseChain, there are over 100 trillion coins. Those who entered PulseChain earlier by sacrificing were in July of 2021. The users got to sacrifice $1 for 10,000 coins, which equates to over 0.0001 per Pulse token. So now, for PulseChain to reach our goal of 10,000x, we would require a full market cap that is diluted of 100 trillion. If the launch of PulseChain starts with 0.001 per Pulse token, we would have $10 worth of Pulse tokens, which is 10,000x times our earnings. However, unfortunately, as the sacrifice phase is gone and many people have missed the boat, the entire focus remains on its official launch, which has to be happening soon with these past delays, most likely in the next couple months of 2022. The chances of achieving 10,000x of your earnings have gotten a little bit slimmer, but not gone. But despite that, it is worth noting that on top of it stands Richard Heart. He is unlike many others, as he is not a trader, he is not a developer, but whatever he touches does turn to gold. Furthermore, it is the market sentiment of PulseChain. While comparing the number of people who sacrificed their coins, which is much smaller than what Polygon Matic had during the time of its launch, however, it is still significant. During the launch of Hex, its trading market cap was much smaller, between 10,000 to 15,000. It only went up later, especially when the bear market back then ended. The same is going to be the case with PulseChain if Richard Heart decides to launch it this year. Initially, its trading market cap will be low, but those who missed out on the earlier sacrifice stage will expectedly enter enthusiastically, thus allowing for PulseChain to catch up in 2023 and 2024. However, since PulseChain has not been launched yet, there is very little data out there to help us predict better. While 1 year or 2 years or maybe even more does seem like a long road ahead, but hey, this is the crypto world we're talking about, where people can invest $1,000 in a good project and turn it into $1 million just by playing the waiting game. So with PulseChain, looking at where it stands, what it wants to achieve, and who is supporting it, there is a good chance that this might just be the next profitable coin. So what do you think? Will PulseChain be able to 10,000x within the next couple of years? Please leave your answers down in the comment section below. This brings us to the end of today's video. We hope you guys found this video resourceful and entertaining, and if you have any more information to add to improve to the content in this video, please do so down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you loved watching this video, send us those likes. We thank you guys for watching and see you in our next video.